Hey guys, what's up? We're back again with part 4 of this playthrough. You know who it is, what's going down, when it's happening, where it's at, and why we are here today. How you doing? It's me, the sublimely magnificent, big ugly himself, Omari Ellis, Feo Grande, as it says on YouTube. And we're back with more Final Fantasy FF9, or Final Fantasy 9, not Final Fantasy FF9, who says that? Anyway, we're back, and we're continuing on with the story. If you're trying to remember where we go, our boy Zidane here and his friends, including this guy, Senna, and the others, were a band of thieves. They went to Alexandria to kidnap a princess. Lo and behold, they were kind of successful considering she wanted to be kidnapped. She hopped on the ship. However, the queen got mad. Queen Brane, as I'm calling her, got mad and pretty much attacked the ship with a bomb. It exploded and crashed in the forest. Now Zidane has to hope he can find Garnet, because if she's dead, that makes things even worse than they already are, for them having already kidnapped the princess. That said, let's continue. I will say, that is another thing I like about this game, is whenever you go to a new place, it has like the little title card for it. I just like that touch. It's a frog. Can't do anything with the frog. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple battles real quick, like 3 or 4, while I talk about some more map test stuff. So yeah, those map test videos, I wanted to use those as something to talk about while I do things. And like I said, the map test, we made it, my friends and I, part of high school, made a lot of videos for the map test. We talked about like, hey, kept trying to make the map test look more important than it was. So we'd have things like where some people that I knew in high school would make videos like, oh, MTV Cribs, which, for you guys who don't know, MTV used to be a channel that had music videos and stuff on it back in the day, and they also would have stuff with celebrities showing off, hey, look how successful I am, this is my house. So someone did a parody of that, but his whole thing wasn't so much a claim to fame doing music, it was, oh, he had such good scores on the map test, he became rich and famous, and so look at his house, and this is the kind of success passing the map test could give you. So there was stuff like that, but my friends and I, we had our own little videos. There used to be this thing called OnStar. It would be in your cars and stuff, and you can like use it as a support line if you crashed or stuff. You press the OnStar button and you talk to an agent and they get your car fixed and stuff. Well, my friends and I, we did a thing called MapStar, which was a parody on the calls, because they used to have commercials that were like, the following is a call between an OnStar subscriber and an advisor. We did MapStar subscriber and advisor, and we did like 2 or 3 of them, one of which I called, and I was the caller, my friend was the advisor, and my whole thing was, I'm calling, I'm a student, I'm trying to take the map test, and I have a problem. I can't find my number 2 pencil! And, you know, eventually finds out the pencil's, like, behind my ear. It is my number 2 pencil! It was great. I love that scene. There was also one where I was the advisor and my friend was the teacher, Miss Felici? I want to say it's Miss Felici. Yeah, like an old voice. Ah, yes, I'm Miss Felici and I have a problem with the map test. So we could be on, even for the teachers, just to, like, because teachers know what they're doing, let's be honest. But it was just a funny thing, like, to have the voices. And then our fight scene that I mentioned earlier was initially, the initial edit was we had a fight scene over this briefcase. And at the end of the scene with the briefcase, by the way, I had not watched Pulp Fiction. I didn't know they had a mystery briefcase in that movie before you start accusing me of copyright infringement. I didn't watch Pulp Fiction till fucking college. This is in high school. But we had a mystery briefcase, so we thought it'd be the best idea. We're fighting over this mystery briefcase. We didn't know what was in it. And then had my friend win the fight between the 2 of us. Take it, drop it off, some kid picks it up, opens it up, there's a number 2 pencil inside. He's like, and now I can take the map test. And he was supposed to turn to the camera and be like, thanks, MapStar. And we were gonna be like, cut to my friend like, at MapStar, we will fight for your right to take the map test. And then cut to like the principal, or see if we can get the principal of the school who was cool with us and stuff at the time, to do a thing where it's like, you gotta fight for your right. take the map test and like air guitar. We never went around to asking him that because we just eventually assumed he wouldn't do it. Kind of one of my regrets is not asking Mr. Thatcher he could do that. I think there was a good like 40% chance we could have gotten him. That might be a high for some of you to think that, but I think there was a 40% chance. We were cool in his book. Anywho, what we ended up doing was furthering the fight scene. And because we had another good idea. We're like, man, we want a fight scene on top of a pavilion in a park at sunrise. So we're like, yeah, we'd have it at sunrise or dawn. That'd be the perfect fucking natural backdrop for this. We're gonna do a fight scene on top of this pavilion. We found the park, had a little mini pavilion. It was right behind my friend's house. It was perfect. We realized we had to do it at night, especially because when we were initially tried to see if we could even get on top of the thing, the cops eventually came and told us to get down, stop trespassing on top of a damn pavilion because they drove by and saw us. So we're like, okay, we have to do this at night and be real careful about this. We can't do it in the middle of the day. So we plan for this stuff. We stay up all night getting ready for this thing. We refilmed the scene inside the school and everything seems cool. We get everything done and we're like, alright, we edited the first part. Alright, it's about 5 or 6 in the morning. Let's go. Go to the park. There's technically like a street light where my buddy has to drop down the briefcase and everything. When we get ready to go and film it, there's a street light near a park bench. Perfect lighting. Alright, get ready to film. And then we realized something, because it was still nighttime, because we wanted it to be, we filmed the first parts, and as we're fighting, dawn rises and there's like a backdrop. But we realized something as we tried to film, and my buddy tried to be on camera and everything. We turned the camera on. We forgot one key issue. My buddy and I are black, so we didn't show up that well on the camera that late at night, even with the street light for lighting. So we had to record it later that day at noon, which also meant we couldn't do the pavilion, but we did another fight. Alright, I'm gonna try to head on with the story now. I just didn't want the story to interrupt my story. You know what I'm saying? But it was fun, we got to the point, and we even got 2 extra scenes out of it, which were great. One scene involved like, so since we didn't go with the map star angle, the buddy dropped the briefcase off on the bench. He dropped it off at the bench, I guess, for our initial target being the map star person to come pick it up. But instead, buddy number 3, or buddy number 2, I guess, person number 3 in this video. She's in trouble! Damn it. This is why I should have stopped. What the hell is that? Alright. I'm here. Release the princess at once! The story will continue later. Yeah, like it's really gonna listen to you. Come on! Alright. Trance. A trance. Do something like that every time someone activates trance. What is that light? I don't know. Somehow, I feel like it raises my power. Could it really be trance? I've heard of it before. Trance is induced by a surge of emotion. Well, alright, let's take him. Alright, I don't believe this thing has anything to steal for this first fight. We're gonna wreck this thing. We gotta be careful because this thing can kill Garnet. Dying is a dance trance ability. I'd use the secondary one, but I'm pretty sure it hits both of them. And we don't really want to hit Garnet. So we're just gonna hit the prison cage. Right stem. Come on. But yeah. I'm just gonna use the free energy. Yeah, see, that would hit both of them, and I don't want that to happen. So we'll just hit the prison cage. And it's dead. And it runs. Never mind. I thought it was dead. It is not. Princess? Princess! I hate those kind of lines. I just feel awkward saying them. What the heck? Where'd they go? She's gone. I was too scared to cast any spells. The monster's probably gonna eat her. How could I let this happen? Oh, don't worry. She's not dead yet. The monster was only a minion. He's probably gonna take her to his master or something. That means the princess might still be. Come, we must go find her at once. Alright, I think this one I can steal from. We'll find out. Also, I don't have trance. Let me go! Help me! One thing I don't like about the trance system is that, you know, trance doesn't carry over between battles, so there would be, like, random encounters and stuff where your person will get trance activated because they got hit, and then you, like, waste your trance shortly before a boss fight. It's very annoying. Alright, steal. We'll try and keep VV healed. Cool, broadsword. That's a weapon for Steiner, IIRC. Anyway, while I try to steal things. So, back to the thing. So, friend drops it off. The other friend. Why I'm avoiding names is because I didn't get their permission to use their names. So, that's why I have no problem with using their names. They're two of my best friends ever. But, if I don't have permission to use the names, I'm not going to. So, friend 2 comes, picks up the briefcase, starts to drive away, and friend 1 runs up behind his car, jumps on the back of the car, climbs up the back of the car, reaches through the sunroof, and like grabs him by the throat, telling him to pull over. Which was godlike. It was great. It was fun. One of my favorite things I've ever like shot and had to be a part of. And the best part about it is we got the shot. It looked great when we did it, and it was some of the most retrospectively dangerous shit we ever did. Fucking, I was the cameraman for it, which makes me particularly proud of the scene. As the friend was running to jump on the back of the car to get the camera angle, I was sitting, and as we were driving, because we filmed it in real time, as the driving was going on, I was sitting on the window sill of the passenger seat, like sitting out the window with the camera filming as we were driving, and we filmed it in real time. It was great, and it looked great when it finally came out. I think that's all he has to steal. I am going to start hitting this thing though. At least Steiner will hit it. I'm going to try and steal again. But yeah, so we do that. He makes him pull over. They have a fight amongst like the park, playground stuff, which is fun. Stop freaking using a Zorb. Okay, he doesn't have anything else. Now we can just wail on it. They have a fight. Eventually, friend 1 wins said fight, and friend 2's like defeated. Friend 1 takes it, or gets ready to take it. He goes to open the briefcase, and it's empty. And it's like, what? It's empty? We'll end the mission there. Oh no, we'll end it where my teacher eventually ended it, when he finally aired it, which angered all three of us. There was more to it, but he ended the scene right there where I came out and was like, yo, perhaps I can be of some assistance. And I hold up the number 2 pencil. We'll continue the story in a bit. Just be happy you'll get more of it than the people who actually got to watch the video got to see. Alex? Are you alright? Yeah, I think. Oh! I like how Zidane just does a backflip to avoid it. You guys are lucky. If it weren't for Zidane, you'd both be dead. Some of the monsters in this forest reproduce by planting seeds in other animals. And when the seeds sprout, it's hasta la vista. You become beef jerky. Am I gonna die? Nah, you're gonna be fine. Here, drink this. It'll remove all the seeds from your body. Ugh. Oh.
Princess, I'm coming right now. Stand aside.
Room behind you. Go.
The princess is in grave danger. Do you intend to abandon her?
Look, you're in no condition. Don't worry about the princess. The boss will think of something. Including why our voices change every time we get on screen. It's probably because the person voicing us can't decide on a voice.
Hey, stop!
Get some rest. Yeah, and take that medicine I gave you.
Damn it. I just can't stand here. I can't just stand here. The princess's life rests in my hands. What can their boss possibly accomplish? This medicine smells terrible. The color, it's obviously poison. I can't take anymore. God help me. Hey, not bad. Forget it. Monsters born out of the mist crawling everywhere.
So what? There's nothing out there we can't handle.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do about the wounded?
We can take them with us.
How are we gonna carry all of them? Trust me, we go out now and we'll all get wasted. My boys come before the princess, you know. It's too bad. We're gonna stay put till everyone recovers. You better not step 1 foot outside this ship. You got that?
I can't believe you're abandoning her. You're nothing but a big coward. Alright, we can move around. Bronze gloves. Ooh, active time event. Time to escape. Fucking Snyder theme. This structure is in poor condition. Perhaps I can break out by ramming into the wall.
Fire! Fire! Let me out!
I'm still not feeling well. What's this? What an ugly doll.
Princess Garnet, age 15? How dare they write the princess's name on such a ragged doll? Besides, the princess isn't 15, she's 16. Princess.
Girl who was left behind. Hey, it's Ruby. Where'd everybody go? And what am I supposed to do now? Aw, I liked Ruby. I remember I was disappointed when I first saw it too. I was like, random Southern chick. Sounds fun. Oh, she's gone. My little baby. It should be here somewhere. Huh? Damn it! Where is it? What happened to my Garnet doll? Oh man, how am I supposed to sleep now? Jeez. Poor little doll. Fire probably caught it. Oh. Just as creepy now as it was then, probably even more so. Senna, I don't know how old you are, but you're a grown-ass man. Kinda weird you got a doll of a 15-year-old chick. Or 16 now, doesn't make it any better though. Oh hey, it's Blink. I gave that black maid some medicine. He'll be alright. Why don't you go see him? I think he wants to thank you. Yeah, sure. I want whatever's in this chest though. A wrist. Ether. Cool. Oh. Thank you for helping me. Don't mention it. Besides, it was your black magic to save the day. You know, you've got some major power for such a little guy. What's wrong? Are you peeved at me because I called you little? Hey, okay? You're a great mage with great powers, alright? To hell with looks. It's what's inside that counts. I'm sorry. When that monster caught her, I couldn't do anything. Hey, don't worry about the princess. I'll get her back, I promise. Thank you, Mr. Zidane. Oh, whoa. That's the first time anyone's ever called me Mr. Just call me Zidane, alright? Okay. Zidane? You just gonna ellipsis me now? Okay. Jeez, seems pretty down. Maybe I shouldn't have made that promise. I don't even know how I'll be able to find her. I like how there's a cutscene, a flashback to this. Man, I never felt so strange. Maybe fate brought us together. I can't explain it. Man, I can't stop thinking about her. What am I gonna do? What? Yeah, what's there to think about? She's cute! And she's in trouble. That's all that matters. There you are. Why do you look so serious? Uh-oh. What are you up to this time? I'm gonna take that knight into Black Maze to go find the princess. You're crazy! Man, you don't even know what's out there! Besides, there's no way the boss will allow that. I know. Jeez, why do you always gotta play hero? The boss is gonna kill you. Well, what are you waiting for? Go talk to the boss. Talk to the boss when I fucking feel like it. Or son, rather. What's that? Did you hear that? Something's crying. Hey, there's the rubber. Am I gonna die here?
Achoo! Took you long enough. I fell asleep, darn it.
I actually was not trying to come here. I was gonna try to look for other stuff.
So, you're leaving, eh?
Yeah. I promised Garnett I'd kidnap her.
I didn't ask you why. Can't blame you, though. She's damn beautiful.
Again, you're a grown-ass man. She's 16. Calm the fuck down.
Guess that's reason enough. Well, hope you're ready. 'Cause I'm gonna bust you up for breaking the rules.
Alright.
Okay, get your butt over to the cargo room. We've got more room there.
Alright, we're at full health. I think I stole a leather wrist. Oh, sweet. It's just a better item. Cool.
You ready?
Anytime.
I ain't holding back.
Alright. This is a boss fight, and I'm gonna be stealing, so hopefully I got time to tell the rest of this. It shouldn't be much more. So yeah, so like I said, I had the number 2 pencil, and it got cut off there. For everybody watching when we actually aired it at school, that was all they got to see, because the teacher's like, this stuff takes too long. I already split it into 2 parts, I'm not gonna split it into 3 parts. So, anyway, he does this, I chase him, or I run away, he chases me down, we go to like some little back part where we definitely won't be seen by any cops and stuff, because like I said, we couldn't do pavilion in the middle of the day. And like, we start talking about it, and we finally get the reason. He's like, why did you do that? And I'm like, because the map test ruins lives. Again, we made it, the map test seem more important than it is. I'm like, because the map test ruins lives. Like it ruined mine when I failed it. I was forced to live like a life of strife and struggling. And my buddy's like, no, you're wrong. The map test saves lives, and you're just preventing more lives from being successful and all this kind of stuff. It was cheesy, it was fantastic. I don't give a damn if you don't like it. And then we're like talking, and I'm like, I disagree. But enough of this idle banter. Let's get it on. Then we start fighting while Bulls on Parade is playing, and eventually he wins. There's like a part where I get the upper hand, and I'm like standing over him, and I'm like, cause I'm the villain in this whole thing. I'm standing over him, and I'm like, now who's the one in charge? That tickles. And I'm like, now who's the one in charge? Huh? Tell me. And he hits me. I'm assuming I'm saying tell me who's the one in charge. But he hits me out of saying it. And you know, whatever, it works for the scene. But it was funny because in editing, it got cut around to just me being on top and him like hitting me without my line of now who's the one in charge. Because friend 2 was saving time in the editing process. So it just randomly cuts to me going like, dumb beat, and then getting hit. But because of how growly I was when I was trying to say tell me who's in charge, we don't know what I was saying. I'm assuming I was saying tell me who's the one in charge. But again, it's just funny because even when we went back to look at it, oh damn it, I already realized he didn't have anything left. No, when we go back to look at it and we just see the thing, it was just funny because we had already decided it sounded like dumb meat in our heads. So I'm like standing over him and it's just, now who's the one in charge? Huh? Dumb meat! And then I get hit. Alright, you win. I'll be damned. Bravo! Go find your princess. Oh, God. Damn. That hurt. He pulled his punches till that last one. I can't believe you're leaving. That's crazy. Way to go, Zidane. I unlocked the door to storage, so you're free to talk to that knight. But yeah, he beats me up, he takes it, and walks away in victory, and it was hilarious. But no one got to saw that third part, which is sad. But now you guys know how it ends. I doubt anyone from high school is watching this. there you go. Come on, you're too old to be playing with a doll.
Silence! A scoundrel like you could never understand. I'm just overwhelmed with concern for the princess. If only you rogues hadn't kidnapped her. This is all your fault. If anything should happen to the princess, I will have your head.
Take it easy, jeez. I'm gonna go look for her now. I'll let you come with me if you promise to be good. What do you say, Rusty?
Rusty? I am Aldebert Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto, and I will never work with you conniving thieves.
Captain? I figured you were a private with all that cheap rusty armor. Anyway, look, this has nothing to do with Tantalus. It's something I decided to do on my own. I just want to save Garnet.
You'd better not be lying. Because if you are, I won't hesitate to kill you.
Yeah, I'm counting on you, I'm counting on you, Rusty.
Make no mistake, I'm only going with you to rescue the princess. I will deal with you personally when this is over.
Whatever.
It may be difficult with just the two of us. We should seek Master Vivi's help as well.
Why are you calling him Master?
You fool! That black mage has unimaginable powers. I don't want to get him involved, but alas, it cannot be helped. We need Master Vivi's powers to rescue the princess.
Alright. Let's go talk to Vivi. Getting out of this forest is gonna be tough, but getting back above the mist is gonna be even tougher. It's a long way to Limblum. What the fuck's a Limblum? What the fuck are you talking about the mist? I do like how they talk to each other naturally, like assuming they know what they're talking about. I think we eventually get an explanation for the viewers.
I heard you beat the boss. You sure are something. I don't know why the boss was laughing afterwards. Maybe you hit him too hard.
By the way, let's equip Steiner real quick. Go ahead, give him the iron sword. It's just better. The rubber helm, I guess it's pointless. Bronze gloves ain't though. Bronze armor. Go ahead and give him this ability. Antibody. Man, these support abilities like antibody, where it prevents you from being poisoned, you're just straight up not able to be poisoned, are godlike. Alright. Well, Vivi, we're ready to go look for the princess.
Really? That's great! Be careful, okay?
Well, actually, we want you to come with us too.
Huh? But I can't do anything. Hardly, Master Vivi. Your magic was highly effective against that monster. In all honesty, I hold your power in greater esteem than I do this scoundrel's. But I'm scared. I couldn't even move last time. Please, Master Vivi. For the sake of Princess Garnet and all of Alexandria, I humbly request your assistance.
Come on, you're a black mage for crying out loud. Show us what you got. Alright, let's get going.
Okay. I'll try my best. Thank you, Master Vivi. Master Vivi.
Yeah?
It's about your black magic. I wish to try an experiment. I was wondering if maybe you could cast black magic on sword and stuff.
Magic sword? Well, okay, I'll give it a try.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I got everything on the ship. So yeah, that was the map test. So there were other videos that weren't fight scene related that my friends and I did. Like, Friend 3 had a video series where that involved him being painted green in a dumpster. And each day he was somebody different, but it was the same makeup every time, which was hilarious. And it was pretty much to show the negative effects of losing a map test. Like one, he was Larry the Loser Lizard, and he had the same voice every time. Kind of like my Senna voice, but different because, you know, he has a different bass voice. But he's like, "Hi, kids, it's me, Larry the Loser Lizard. You might know my cousin, Gary the Geico Gecko." No, I don't think that's how they all... that's the actual name of Geico Gecko. I think it's just the Geico Gecko. Sheesh, you really dig her, huh? Look, I can't sit around knowing a girl's in trouble. It goes against my nature. Whatever. You're full of crap. Oh, I get it. You're jealous that I'm gonna get me a sweetie pie. Sheesh, she's not even my type. I came down here to give you this. You're always thinking about me. You're always thinking about me. But I'm gonna need a love potion to reel this one in. Why don't you get your mind off girls for a second? This is the medicine I gave to that black mage in the night. It's sort of like a seed remover. Cool. This'll really come in handy. Why am I always helping you? Oh yeah, here's a little tip from the boss.
Don't forget to set your abilities. Leaving the band is your business, but you better keep training. Learning more abilities is gonna make you even stronger. Good luck, Baku.
Hey, Blank, how do you set abilities again? I've only done that. Man, how can you forget it? So basic. Do the stuff that only video games will let you do. Thanks, Blank. I'll see you when I see you. How about never? How about right now, as I come in to get this chest? Oh. Lol. You'll always be welcome. Our voices changed again. Come back whenever you need rest. I think that's what I'm gonna do with them. Change their voices every time. Rules are rules, so I gotta charge you since you're no longer in Tantalus. Sorry. What do you need? Well, another thing I do like early on, stock up on potions. Make sure we're like 99 on all potions and Phoenix Downs and stuff. Don't really need antidotes all that much because of equipping abilities like antibody, but I'll buy a couple.
How can I help you, Kupo? Oh, there's a letter from Zidane.
From Ruby to Zidane.
Zidane!
Oh, that was terrible.
Zidane, are you alright? I'm doing good. I met an interesting stranger in Alexandria today. I'll tell you more soon. P.S. Tell the boys in Tantalus I said hi. Ruby sounds like a nice girl, Kupo. What do you want to do? I want mail, Kupo.
Alright. So before I end, let's see. Oh yeah, I was talking about the whole Larry the Loser Lizard thing. Fuck it. Actually, we'll continue that part 4 with the Green Friend 3 in the Dumpster Saga. Save point, this part's gone on long enough. Alright, so, as we end part 3 and get ready to go into the woods, again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, there's been progress with the voice acting to some scale. Obviously, Steiner's numerous lines where all he says is princess repeatedly are really hard for me to try and do stuff. Like, it's hard enough for me to try and be booming with the voice of him, Steiner, and then also be, like, distressed. But we'll figure it out. But, yeah. I will also say... shit. I will also say this will probably be the last time, or I'm going to try to make this one of the last times. I apologize for the quality of my voice acting. I explained in the first few parts that this is all a project to get better about it. So there you go. If you're watching already here at part 4, you probably don't get any more, and if you do and won't watch again, whatever. Bye. Thank you anyway, anyone who has watched and is enjoying themselves. I'll see you next time. Be sure to check out the stream at twitch.tv/Geotavi, and like, follow, whatever. You know how to YouTube, you know how to Twitch. I'll see you later. Have a good one.